Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Probably presents another episode of The Corner. So glad to have you guys here. Whoever is in here with us this lovely afternoon. Also, happy holiday to everybody over here in the United States who's celebrating Labor Day. I'm hoping that you are having an amazing day off. I'm working myself, so definitely I do work today. It never stops, only for like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Who knows? That might even change. But anyway, thank you for being here, man. It's a lot that we're going to talk about today. 2 releases that we actually got this morning, like early this morning. So that's surprising. Not surprising by the timing, but it's surprising that, number one, we did actually get these releases. So yes, we are going to talk about that today. And I already know that's why half of you guys are actually here today, is to talk about that. Not to look at this ugly old mug, but to basically talk about those releases. So we're definitely going to jump into that. Do want to remind you, if that you are in here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already to the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. On my way to 4,000 subscribers. I am actually 100 and how do I want to say? I'm 130 away or 150 away. Almost 150 away, I believe. I don't know, something like that, away from hitting my 4,000 subscriber mark. So make sure, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so. Support the channel, support the content that we have over here, and I definitely appreciate that. As always, definitely you do want to become a member of the the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. At your chance to basically win some amazing prizes. We just wrapped up the Figure Flex Wars, the first half of Figure Flex Wars, and the giveaway will be this week, this Friday, which basically the person or the winner of Figure Flex Friday will win this Mace Windu figure once it is released. So this is the grand prize here for whoever wins Figure Flex Friday. Basically, all you do is submit, and what you had to do was submit your photo, become a member of the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, submit your figure photography, and you could have a chance to actually get winnered in and be a winner and member of that will be spun on Friday. So definitely you want to become a member of the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group, because we have some amazing giveaways over there. Also, one other thing I wanted to touch on, and that is the Halloween initiative. So the Halloween initiative is full-fledged. It started this month. Again, it's something that I am so proud of and I'm so happy about, because again, we start our initiative period, which is basically Halloween initiative, Thanksgiving initiative, Christmas initiative. Right now, we are on Halloween initiative. All proceeds, super chats that we actually receive goes towards making sure that kids have costumes. Those who can't afford it, they'll be able to celebrate Halloween. They'll have such an amazing time. And this is such a good cause. I partner with Stilton Elementary, also the Salvation Army, to basically make sure that kids have a chance to get costumes, also within my local area as well. So again, all support is definitely appreciated. Hey, $1, $1.99, $5, it doesn't have to be much. Whatever you basically contribute will be welcomed and supported, and we definitely appreciate that so much. And I appreciate everybody that we actually have here with us this afternoon. So let's go ahead and see who we got here in the chat. We have Blackbird Tech in the building, Kinky Sphincter. We have Striker 47. He said, how's it going, man? Hope you enjoy your day. Glad that Kate Bishop is here. Wish they had the Kingpin, Hawkeye, and Yelena in a black suit. It's a shame she's a standalone. You're right. Definitely, you're right. We'll talk about that in a minute. Bingo Bango is in here. David Lin Shin is in the building. Thank you for being here. Kinky Sphincter, Renz Talentino. Definitely, man. Thank you for being here. Windman 42, Imperial G23 is in here. Thank you for being here. Peyton 23, Aaron Braverman is in here. Thank you so much for being here. Happy it is Labor Day in Canada too. Hey, happy Labor Day, my man. Definitely. Larry Walker, Mark Lee, my bro, Mark Lee. Thank you for being here. Loki Collector, Linda's in the building. Louis Labitz, Renz Talentino, Aaron. We got Larry Walker, AJ Agrusa, and Pulon 89 is in the building. Thank you for being here. 25% off Sideshow Labor Day. Do a Mark V coming home. Oh yeah, okay, that Mark V coming home. Definitely, bro. That's a good deal. Definitely is a good deal. But again, and we got my man Ryan Kirkwood is in the building. Ryan, thank you for being here, bro. My guy, Ryan, the man, the photographer extraordinaire over there, bro. Thank you for being here, bro, as always. It's been a while, man, since I heard from you, but I'm so glad that you're in here taking some time to stop through and support the channel, as always, man. But let's dive in because we got some things we're going to talk about. And I'm going to save the controversial figure for last. I think I'm going to do that. That's what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to save that one for last because that one, we're going to talk about that one pretty soon here. But we're going to talk about first and foremost, I want to kind of dive into this Kate Bishop because got my feelings on it, man. And though I have been anticipating this figure, it has probably been one of my most anticipated because I loved the Hawkeye show, and I know a lot of people didn't, but I loved it. I thought it was brilliantly done around the Christmas period, and I think it was highly welcomed and I enjoyed it. So let's dive into this figure because I definitely want to talk about it and see what you guys think because there is lots to talk about. Now, again, we have this Kate Bishop figure. I want to say off the back, the head sculpt for me, all right, so I'm going to preface it by saying this. It looks good, but it looks sort of animated to me. And I don't know if it's just basically because she's just like that angelic or she has this angelic expression, but she looks at the eyes, especially around the eyes area, it looks a bit animated to me, like cartoonish, slightly. I'm not saying it's not good, but it looks a bit cartoony to me. And again, they go off of accuracy. We know that, which is why we see that band-aid on her chin. But again, to others, it might look like a piece of popcorn, or it might look like lint. But other than that, I do love this figure, and I'm so excited about it. I'm so glad to have it in here. But I don't know. Is it just me? And again, I want everybody out there to kind of chime in too, and tell me what you think. It looks a bit cartoony slightly. It's the hair. Yeah, Linda, I think that's what it is. It's the hair. The hair looks a bit cartoony to me. I don't know where they were going with it. Like, I think they could have gave it. This is the first time that I look at sculpted hair, and I'm like, it kind of reminds me of the Captain Carter hair that we got, in a sense. That's what it could be, Linda. So you might have pointed that out really, really well. It may not be the head sculpt. It could be the hair choice. Again, they were going for accuracy, so I guess that's why it would be perceived that way when we look at it. So you could be absolutely right, but everything else, as far as the figure is concerned, the tailoring, the suit, it looks good. It definitely does look good, man. Like it does give you that vibe. It is Kate Bishop. You can tell what it is, and I'll still have it. I'll still definitely get this figure because I already pre-ordered it anyway. It was one of the ones that I wanted to get. Just a shame that we don't get Clint Barton, with her. You know what I mean? Again, that Yelena black suit, the Kingpin, they could have actually gave us that. We definitely could have got Echo. We got Hawkeye in the Ronin. Well, I already have Hawkeye in the Ronin suit, so it doesn't really matter at that point. But there's so many different avenues they could have gone with this piece, but they decided not to. And, it is what it is. It's decided that we have a standalone. I don't know with the Clinton Barton if the Jeremy Renner license was an issue. I don't know. But, it would have been good to give her a companion. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate these photos, the accessories that come with this piece. You get those trick arrows. I love her bow itself. So the figure overall looks good. I just think the head sculpt can use a slight bit touching up, especially around the eyes and the hair. The hair does remind me. It does sort of slightly look cartoonish. A little bit. So maybe that's just me. What up, Ed? How you doing, bro? Definitely. The eyes are gorgeous like the actress, but the hair looks anime. Yeah, it does. It definitely does look anime. I think it looks off the face, kind of reminds you of this some look that animated figure of Miles Morales. Yeah, I do. I think it's sort of, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing because in certain photos, when you look at it, it does look okay. Like this right here. When I look at this, it looks okay. It looks really, really good from this angle. And it must be. Here's the thing. I don't want to be quick to pass judgment on this piece until I get it in hand because it might look totally different in a display, in hand. It could be just basically the editing on it. Now, it's not to say that the photos aren't good. It just, again, I don't know. It gives me like this animation type of feel. But other than that, again, I like the figure. It does give you the essence of, Kate. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it see Amanda. I still see her. I definitely still see her. In this. I do think that she basically does embody the character. I do hope we get a chance to see her again in the MCU because it would be a waste of a character if you only actually have it for that show. So I hope the MCU is retooling and thinking about bringing this character back as Hawkeye or just as Kate Bishop. Again, just go with the comic accuracy, go with the narrative in the books itself, and just make her Kate Bishop. I think that would definitely be super dope if you did something like that. But come on, Hot Toys, just release Clint. You have the suit. You basically showed us, you gave us a teaser. So just give us the Clint Barton, man. Like, why you didn't do that, I don't understand. Or maybe it's because for a while they were sitting on, so many companies like Sideshow and other companies were still sitting on the Hawkeye Ronin set. So I don't know. It could be that. And they're just really hesitant about releasing because they don't feel as though people are as much of a draw. That could be it. But I don't know. Who knows? But other than that, this looks good. I'm not going to take away from it. You definitely can't take away from the artistry and say it doesn't. It does. It just, maybe it's because it's younger. Like they wanted to capture her as a younger individual, younger character. But it does look like it's slightly animated, in my opinion. And that's just my slight opinion, Just give it to my opinion. That's it. Y'all don't have to agree, but it is my opinion. Kate Bishop is definitely coming back with a different style suit. I hope she gets to team up with Yelena. They were the funniest part of the Hawkeye show. Yeah. It's definitely going to be interesting. And also, like I said this before, but for people who have Yelena, if you have Yelena, even if you have Sylvie, because again, well, of course, this version of Sylvie, Enchantress, I want to say, is an older version of Loki, or variant. But in the comics, Sylvie, who was created by Loki, the young version of the Enchantress, who thought she was the Enchantress, she was part of the Young Avengers. So I doubt that they would go that route. But again, on your display, it might look good. You never know. You definitely never know. But yeah, I would say that this figure, like, definitely, if I had to rate it, I would give it like a solid 7.5 out of 10. And I say that just because the head sculpt, it does look slightly young to me. And it could be basically because of the hair. And it is supposed to look young, but it looks animated young type of, it gives me that feel. But I'll still get it. I think a 7.5 is fair. It's fair. That's fair compared to this next figure that we're going to talk about in just a few moments. But I think that's fair. Sorry, brother, cuz it's no booty watch, bro. It's young. Keep your eyes to yourself. No, I was just playing. Man. It definitely looks like a really, really good figure, bro. It does. It definitely does, capture the essence. And it looks like it is. Now, again, it's not single jointed elbows. It definitely looks double jointed. So you will get the articulation that you want. I wonder if that hair is wired or if it has, I don't know, because it's a ponytail. So I don't know if I don't know. You would have to see once you get it in your hand, what this is going to look like, so we'll definitely see once we get it in hand. But I don't know. Everybody out there, let me know if you're going to get this figure. I know I am. I'll definitely have it. She's already on pre-order. I got it before she was waitlisted. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to get your hands on it. If you're going to get this particular figure, Let me know if you're kind of salty a bit about the simple fact that we aren't getting that Clint Barton, man. Like, because I think that would have been dope. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all basically think, we should have had that as a companion. But let me know if you also, definitely don't care. I mean, I know there was some people out there. I talked to a few people that said that they're going to pass on it because she wasn't really. It was only just this one character. But I don't think. I mean, listen. I mean, if you're going to pass on it for that reason, that's completely fine. But I mean, I think that she still has relevance in the MCU, and I think that she will basically have relevance going forward, depending on how they retool this storyline and they revamp her storyline. So just think about that. You know what I mean? Think about that before you decide to necessarily pass on it, because there could be opportunity there. Definitely could be some opportunities. So just think about it. I would say think about it just a little bit, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so we'll come back to this slightly a little bit, but I want to talk about this next figure, man. I'm sorry for all of you guys, and I want to preface it by saying this. And let me do this first. Okay, we'll do this first. So this is Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. Okay, this is him. This is what you see. I love the expression. They could have went with something like this. That's Alfred Molina. This is Alfred Molina. That's what he looks like. Literally. Right? Like this right here is Alfred Molina. Right here. This is Alfred Molina. This right here is Alfred Molina. Okay? That's him. This right here is the more, de-aged slightly Alfred Molina, right? So you follow me. This is Alfred Molina. You can see it basically right there. That's Alfred Molina. I'm going to ask y'all a question. What the hell is this right here? Like, what is this? What? Who? All right. Am I in a voice? I'm gonna use Tony Baker's voice. Who? Now what is this? What in the haberdashery and hemoglobin is this? Who is this? Like, who? He looks like a beetle. I don't, and for people who basically think that this was retooled compared to the prototype, if you see it, please change my mind. Please, I need y'all to change my mind. Please, change my mind. Yeah, man, please. He looks like Austin Powers mixed with the earlier version of the Beatles, Sleepy Jean, Yellow Submarine. Yeah, that's what he basically reminds me of. Like, John Lennon. That's what like John Lennon. This is who we basically see right now. An earlier version of John Lennon. That's what they did with this. So somebody obviously in Hot Toys camp, when it comes to head sculpts, they love the Beatles. So they were like, you know what? Yeah, that's Alfred Molina, but I just need to make him look like the Beatles because I got a whole collection at home that I love, and this is my tribute to them. Yeah, I don't know. Man, listen. From the neck down, it looks good. Now, I was going to pass on this anyway because I actually have the Toys Era version that I'm quite happy with. I'm fine with that version. I don't necessarily need this one. But for those who were waiting on this and are going to get this, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all, man, because this, here's the thing. Maybe for a lot of people, they're okay with it, and I'm fine. And the thing is, I don't want to shit on anybody's parade, man. Like, definitely, we have Or honestly, I don't care about the head sculpt as long as it is in my collection. That's all I care about, and that's cool, bro. Yeah, a lot of people said that they'll just keep the glasses on. That's cool. Who is this? I don't know who this is. He's cosplaying as Doc Ock. Yeah, definitely. Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, definitely. Looks better with the glasses. Yeah. I put some respect on John Lennon's name. Paul McCartney cousin. Yeah, definitely. From the neck down, LOL sounds like my dating days in the 80s. Linda, I've got no interest in this guy. Yeah, I definitely don't. There was no, and here's the thing. It's all right. And all right, let me say this for completionists. If you do want this figure, and those who definitely did miss out on the Toys R Us version or didn't want that version, it is a decent version. I have it right up here. It still looks good. That's why I passed on this. I also passed on the Goblin, the Green Goblin, because I have that version. Now, the Hobo version would be one that I would want to probably get in my collection if I can. But I passed on this. And I passed on it originally because I wanted, or I already had the representation in my collection, and I didn't need this. But even looking at this, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. We got Cruising Through Space. It's still better than the third party one. I guess that's all things subjective, bro, because I have that third party one. I bought a turtleneck for it and it suits fine. It does exactly what I needed to do. And that's why I'm rocking with it. But again, this might be for people out there who want it, man. Like I said, if they want it, it's cool. But I just think that they did make a promise, and I remember him saying is that they were going to kind of retool this, and I guess that was a rumor. I don't know. Don't do him too harsh. He's already has to deal with his piece looking so small next to those octa arms. Man, hard to make the cheeks slap or clap with that comparison being made. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Looks better with the glass. Yeah, definitely it does, man. They better not mess up Jamie Foxx's face as Electro, but I'm going to be real upset. Yeah. That's the one. I think that's the one that I'm looking forward to the most is that one. So hopefully they get it right, man, because I'd be kind of upset and sad if they don't. Because it's such, I mean, that Jamie Foxx version looks good from what they have so far. I just hope they even make it better. They improve on it. This one right now, I mean, again, the improvements that were already done it's out. Unless a third party. And here's the thing. There's certain photos look good. Like this right here looks phenomenal. And look, from the neck, again, if I'm further away with the glasses on, you are absolutely right. The figure looks good with the glasses on from a distance because you can tell, like even right here, this looks like Doc Ock. It looks good. I like the aesthetics. So that looks good. You're absolutely right. For those who have said it, it does look good. It does. This side profile definitely looks good. I mean, you can tell it's Ock. Again, with the glasses on, it definitely looks good. Not going to take away from that. This looks good. And I think it does basically have out the swappable arms because you have the arms that come with the technology, I believe, with the nanotech, I believe. That's what it kind of looks like, unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Now, I think they are swapped out arms, whatever. But this right here, man, I don't know. It looks like he's not really sure of himself. Like he's like, who, me? I don't know. This looks funny. It just looks really, really funny. So put them glasses on. I would advise if you are getting this figure, keep them glasses on, like straight up. Keep the glasses on because this face, this expression looks different. But at the same time, if you separate the character from the actor, if you're just mainly going for a figure that you want in your collection, because it is definitely a top-notch figure, from a distance, like it looks good. The tentacles that actually come with it, like the tailoring, everything, the turtleneck, the glove, everything looks good on this. It really looks good. I can't take it away from it, but it's just the head sculpt I think is just a bit let down. Me myself, because of the head sculpt, I would, if the head sculpt was better, I would definitely give it a higher rating. For me, I'm gonna stick around like a 6.5, a 6 or 6.5 out of 10. And I'm being generous because, I mean, again, that head sculpt to me, I don't know. And it does have me afraid for other figures that are actually coming. Like, again, but here's the thing. So we're seeing this with both Kate Bishop, and we're seeing this both with also Doc Ock, that the head sculpts are not that much off of the prototype. This one definitely isn't. Kate Bishop is damn near almost exactly like the prototype. So if they keep with that same energy for, Jamie Foxx as Electro and also the Goblin, then I think you'll be in good shape with those particular figures. As long as they keep with that same element and they don't change things up, I think that you'll be pleasantly, you'll be pleasant and happy with that. So, but again, still, I say that to preface it by saying that my opinion should not sway anybody else's. If you are getting this, I'm happy for you, because if you're a completionist, it is going to be good that you actually have a Doc Ock in your collection. So I'm definitely happy for you if you do it. Just don't play a Beatles song while you have this figure up in the background. And as a matter of fact, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want somebody. All right. So this is what I want somebody to do. It's going to sound funny, but I'm real. I want y'all to basically take some figure photos of this or video, whatever, and add the Austin Power theme song to it in the background. I just want to see how that's going to look. Like if that would literally, if somebody record Austin Powers song behind this figure when y'all do a actual figure flex or you do some figure photography, do that. Definitely do that for me. In-game Loki, you got to keep the helmet on him, and with this one, you got to keep the glasses on him. Looks, yeah, definitely, you definitely do. Let me see here. Mark Lee said, I think with Hot Toys, they always have challenges doing certain likenesses. Some are just difficult for them to pull off, and others they absolutely nail. It's always a toss-up. You are absolutely right. Christian Rivera, figures like this people shit on are the ones that skyrocket in value. Christian, you are never lying. You are never lying. You are never lying. It always happens that way. They do definitely skyrocket in value. Definitely. Is that you, Peter? Yeah, definitely, man. That looks wow. Wow. Which one? I gotta go back to this. Which one? Which photo are y'all talking about? Which photo? Please tell me which one. Which one? Which one? Which one? Ooh. Ooh, okay. Let me just move on. Let me just move on. Okay. Okay, so this one right here looks good. Again, it is a swap out arm. It is the swap out arms for this figure. You can actually see. So you do get the arms that, don't have the actual nanotech, and then you also get these. So yeah, I definitely think that's good. Mark, wow, bro. Wow. Wow. Literally just fell out of my chair at that comment. Yeah. Deep breath, Larry. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to breathe. Okay, I think the likeness, Dion, I think the likeness is there. It's just he looks like he sharded. Yeah, definitely. Mark Lee, you're going to hell, bro, for that one. There's no moving on from Hey Jay, what's up, brother cousins? What's going on with you, bro? You good? You having a good day? I hope you are, bro. Glad you in here watching. Everybody, shout out to brother cousins in the building, man. Thank you very much. Mark, I'm not fooling with you. Brendan, it's funny because it's true. Can I ring that? Ding ding. Stop. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. He does look like a grandma. All right, but anyway, man, like definitely, yeah. Yo, I didn't say it, so it didn't come from me, and I'm not speaking nothing into existence. This figure, again, if you're going to get it, again, I think for the most part, you'll be happy. People will be happy with this in their collection. They will, because it's a representation of a film that was beloved, a film that was incredibly good. And again, if you missed out on that Toys Era version, or if you didn't want it, it's good to have options, and this basically would work for you. And it's honestly, like, even though I have my feelings on it, it's not, I think separating it from the IP or separating it from the movie, it doesn't look half bad. Like, it really doesn't. I can't look at it head on. No, I can't look at it, just straight up. But I think it does. Yeah, y'all need to stop, man. Yeah, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Stop. Anyway, let's move on. I'm moving on. Let's go back to Kate Bishop and look at this figure real quick. Let's talk about this a little bit more. Yeah, let me know, is everybody let me know if you're going to actually get this figure right here, because I think it looks good. Brendan, I already know. You told me how you felt about it. You basically said that you didn't want to get it because it's, again, you'll wait. You said that you'll wait and get it. So I feel you on that one, bro. I definitely feel you on that one. But I got to have it, man, because I loved the show. I am not going to front. I loved the show. I really did. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was highly entertaining. And yeah, I loved it. I definitely did love it, man. Again, the hair could have been better. Hey, you know what I might do? I might get it. And once Tina is freed up after a year, because she is booked for an entire year, once she is freed up, I'll actually have her do the rooted hair on this. So definitely, we'll do that. At the end of the day, we should be thankful that at least Hot Toys made a Doc Ock, because we don't know if we'll see this character in live action again. Striker 47, you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right, bro. We don't know. We don't know if we'll actually get this figure in again. So, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Hey, everyone look at Spider-Gwen. LOL. I enjoyed Hawkeye as well. Yeah, you know what? That's interesting, bro, because if you wanted to, you can actually use this head sculpt for a Spider-Gwen. You could probably do something like that. I could see somebody trying to do that. Like this retailer it, maybe get the hair redone. I haven't laughed this hard in a minute. Yo, I'm not playing with y'all. Good thing I have the other Clint Barton. So she will go great with Civil War version of him, since that one has a lot of purple. There you go. There you go. There you go. Tina will work her magic with Kate Bishop 100%. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. I think she definitely will. She will. I think she'll kill it. She'll definitely kill it. It is something that I think she'll go ham on it. She'll do such a great job with it. But yeah, this thing looks good, man. I am excited about it. I hope you guys out there as well, because it's definitely a good piece to have in your collection. And again, like, we're going to see these characters. And again, I think in the future, actually, to be quite honest, I think we're going to see Doc Ock again. I think we're going to see him again in the MCU, possibly. Don't know how, particularly how they're going to kind of weave it in, because there are some rumors out there. So I think that we will possibly see that Doc Ock again. to be quite honest. But I know we'll see Kate Bishop again. It'd be a waste if they don't bring this character back in some capacity or some form. They have to. They definitely got to do it because it makes the most sense if they do. It makes no sense if they kind of pass on it. So I definitely think they will. I definitely believe they will. But yeah, definitely excited about this piece. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know about what you think about this Ak, if you're going to get it. If there's everybody right here, I think that this picture right here is the dopest of the bunch. Him from the side view, the way they've actually done it. There was another one I wanted to see here as well. Wow. Let me just, this looks good right here. And the one that I actually used for the thumbnail, I want to actually pull up here. This looks good too. Like this one right here. I love these two right here. These look good. They definitely look good. You know, seeing him in midair, you know, using the arms, the appendages itself to kind of walk. I do like that nanotech. The nanotech looks great. It definitely does. So, you know, it does give it like a bit of element there with that nanotech. But again, we know that he wasn't in complete control with the nanotech. But this looks good, man. You know what I mean? The suit, the body and everything like that, the tentacles, it looks good. The head sculpt, you know, because of that head sculpt, I have to give like a solid, like maybe 6 or 6.5 out of 10. And again, that is still I'm trying to be as generous as possible, but I think that they could. I mean, look, regardless of how people feel about it, you know for a fact that they could have done better with that head sculpt. They could have done better. But there are certain angles, like for instance, if you're looking down on it, like even right here, if you look further down, it looks like Alfred Molina. But again, you know, I think for those who want it and don't have one in your collection, you'll be happy. You'll be cool. You'll be cool. Here, this one right here, because this one kind of reminds me of a movie still. I love this photo right here. I love this one. This is like my favorite. Somebody should commission Renz Talentino to do this with the smoke and everything behind it. Everybody get Renz Talentino. Renz Talentino is going to do this. Watch. I bet you. I know this about Renz. If you put the bug in his ear, he gets hungry. Like he can't, it gets that itch and he can't avoid it. Try it. He'll have to try it. He's like, damn, now I got to try something new. So I bet you any amount of money he doesn't. I'm just saying. I just like making work harder for him, man, because he's such a talented individual. But yeah, this is incredible. Definitely something that, again, if you want, you can definitely have. So much better than the Crunchy Arm Toys era Ak. You said Crunchy Arms? Man, I got that Ak, Daniel. I love my Ak, man. That's one of the reasons why I passed on it, bro. You hurt my feelings, man. I love that Crunchy Arm Ak. That Toys era Ak. It's dope. Definitely love it, man. You get the best of both worlds, bro. Look, if you don't like the Toys era version, you can get this one right here. Damn, you hurt my feelings, man. Biddu Window. What up, Alvin? What's going on, man? Jermaine, that Doc Ock head sculpt is pretty overwhelming. The Toys era head sculpt is better in my opinion. There you go. There's somebody. That's what I'm talking about. Has a better menacing expression. It definitely does. So if you have the Toys era version, maybe you can swap it out and use it on this one. Who knows? See, I told you, Renz. All you got to do is plug it and he'll basically do it. That's exactly what he does. But no, again, we're going to wind down on this one, man. But yes, thank you for basically being here. Everybody, tell me what you think in the chat or in the comments below. Tell me what you actually think. If you're going to get this 100%, if you're going to definitely get that Kate Bishop, let me know what you feel about it. I'm going to definitely get this one. I'm going to make Brendan get it because even though he said he's not going to get it, I bet you he gets it. If he likes Daredevil, it's almost in the same damn realm. Get this, motherfucker. So I bet you he'll get it. So definitely, man. Dope figure. All around, I think it's pretty decent. You know what? Listen, all around, there's two solid releases as far as the IP. You know what I mean? Because again, this is around the time that they said they were going to do it. But beware, because these are two releases that we're getting earlier on in the week. I think there's more to come this week. There's a storm brewing. Fall season's coming. So they basically want to brew that up. They are cooking something. So I hope y'all ready. I hope you're ready for it because there's more to come. Definitely there is, man. There definitely is. So anyway, Mark Lee, I'm not talking to you ever again, bro. Distance away from your in our display of your Joker and tumbling from Mark, I'm not messing with you, bro. I'm definitely messing with you. Yeah, Palal, bro. Say it again for people in the cheap seats. Where is that RoboCop? Well, no. We know about the RoboCop. We know about the RoboCop. We know about the RoboCop. The problem with the RoboCop is right now there was an issue. There was an issue for those who don't know. There was a QC issue with that RoboCop, and they had to send it back. It didn't look good. From what I heard is it didn't look good. There were QC issues, so that might be delayed a little bit. It definitely might be delayed. I think a few companies jumped the gun and put the information out about it, but it's just not ready. So if you're looking for that RoboCop right now, it is delayed. And to be quite honest, for those of you who want it, I know you would probably prefer it to be delayed before you actually jump into it. So just wanted to put that out there. It's coming, but yeah, glad I don't care about that RoboCop. Linda, yes, a lot of people that don't. If you have the original, it's still good and you can still get it too. I know where I can get it from. I ain't telling people. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. It's been a great show. Remember, all proceeds from Halloween initiative go towards making sure the kids have their costumes. So any contributions, all contributions are definitely welcome. I will see you guys later on. Definitely I think we have comic book talk with friends tonight. I don't know what we're going to talk about yet. I have some ideas, so be prepared. I'm rolling some things around, so we'll talk about some things tonight. Remember, Ahsoka tomorrow, Uncivilized Scoundrels on Thursday. Say What Wednesday, we'll dive more into the Doc Ock and the Kate Bishop. I know Brother Cousins going to have some things to say about that. We're going to talk about that. And I know everybody wants to talk about that Toys Wonderland situation. I'm sorry, but I'm going to deviate from talking about it because I think the damage is already done. They're already shooting themselves in the foot. And to add more ammunition to something that's going to be talked about through the week, I'm just going to leave it to everybody else. I'm not going to talk about it. Y'all know the research. Y'all know it's there. So I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let that go. Shout out to Justin for making the best decision for him. You made a great decision, bro. I got to actually say that. Justin, you made an incredible decision, and that took courage for you to actually get online and do that live show yesterday. And again, I applaud that, bro. And actually, I hope going forward, stress-free, that you are stress-free, and I hope it's forgiven. I hope all is forgiven, and I hope people learn to separate him from that Toys Wonderland situation because he didn't need to be in it in the first place. It was a disservice to him himself, and don't everybody right now. And I think it takes a stand-up guy to still say he's going to work with everybody on making sure that they get what they need. Because I know he's worked with me in the past. He's worked with a few other people in the past about it. But he's a genuine dude and definitely didn't deserve a lot of crap that he got. But again, so glad that he was able to basically separate himself from it and move on. So that's the thing. We're going to move on from that and talk about something totally different. So again, shout out to Justin. I applaud you for doing what you need to do. But again, now we just need to move into a more positive phase. To everybody who basically has things or figures still on order with Toys Wonderland, I hope that gets sorted out for you. I hope for the best. But after you are done, I'd suggest you find somewhere else. That's one of the reasons why I decided not to go overseas anymore. But anyway, I think we said too much about that. We'll move on from it. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to have such a great day. Good afternoon. Nice rest of your holiday. I love you guys for always supporting this channel. It's the fall season. It's starting to ramp up, baby. We got some things coming. Let's go and let's keep it moving. Love you guys. We are out, and I will see you later on. Peace out.